Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Daily Fantasy Digest Podcast, the all-inclusive podcast where we talk all things fantasy sports to help give you an edge. Back today with another breakdown here. It's Sunday slate, 10-game slate starting at noon. So I'm recording this in the morning here so I can get this out to you as soon as possible. Just do a quick recap of yesterday. Absolutely crushed it. Pitching, Clevenger pitched a gem. Kyle Quantrill was such a crazy value play. I know everybody's on Steven Matz, who ended up doing better, but Quantrill did incredible against the Giants. Ended up putting up like a 20-point performance, which is definitely what we needed for such a low-tier catcher. And for the bat stats, Orioles put up 8 on the Angels. Santander did incredible. Hanser Alberto did incredible. VR, again, incredible. Trey Mancini did not even hit a homer, and it was still cash for the lineup. Twin stack fell a little bit short, but the hits that they got ended up pushing me into the cash line. So again, just another great day here. Dinger of the day call did fall short. It was kind of crazy. Trey Mancini kind of had a terrible day. But nonetheless, we are here back today on Sunday. Going to do a quick breakdown for you here. 4 pitchers above 10K. We got Bauer, Ray, Buehler, and Strasburg. Bauer is going to be chalky if we just look at his numbers here. Last game against Kansas City, 37, and then a 12. I'm assuming he's going to be chalky just due to the previous performances. But I'm all over Robbie Ray today. All over it. Robbie Ray has not faced Miami yet. Miami is absolutely terrible. Lefty, I think Robbie Ray is going to absolutely dominate them. Double-digit Ks, I'm assuming, from Robbie today. So I'm really looking for Robbie Ray to just shut him down. And then my low-tier catcher for today is going to be Jason Vargas. I don't know how he's this cheap. He was $8,000 3 games ago, and he's putting up 30-point performance against San Diego. His home numbers look incredible this year. So I really want to attack Jason Vargas here against Pittsburgh, who's really struggling right now. So those are my 2 pitchers here today. I don't really like anybody else. The only other GPP pitcher I can think of is going to be Yanni Chirinos against Toronto. But I'm not going to go that low when you can pay up a little bit more for Robbie Ray. So let's jump into these bat stacks here. I got 2 main bat stacks that I really want to touch on here today. One of is the Tampa Bay Rays. I'm going up against Aaron Sanchez. Austin Meadows at 4,700 is ridiculously cheap. Not sure if Yandy Diaz will play. If he does, need to lock him in. Nate Lowe, definitely want Nate Lowe in. I'm assuming Brosio is going to play. Really like him in the lower part of the lineup. So I really like these 3 guys. Nate Lowe hitting from the left side of the plate. He's been hitting not too well lately, but if we look down at these previous games, he's been just incredible. So whenever there's a righty pitcher who's just god-awful, he always gets put in. So I definitely want to attack that. Then I think a lot of people are going to flock to the Twins with Covey pitching. But I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Reds going up against Lambert. I want Yasiel Puig in the lineup, and I definitely want Jesse Winker. And last, let me see, is going to be Eugenio Suarez because we can get a low-tier catcher here. Today, somebody like Max Stassi, and you're left with $3,900 for a shortstop. I think this is definitely, like we always do, you can get somebody from the White Sox game. You can get somebody from Arizona. You can get plenty of people. You can get whoever you like, and I'm sure you can move some people around here. Some people are eligible. You can move Brosio out. You can move whoever you'd like around. So I really think this is definitely the way to go. If you wanted to drop down, I'm a big fan of Scooter Gennett here at such a low-hanging price. If you wanted to pivot off Suarez, but Suarez, I mean, this guy is just incredible. And so is Puig. I expect them to absolutely dominate Lambert here today. Over-unders at 10 as well as the same thing for Tampa Bay. And I think that the Tampa Bay Rays prices are just so god-awfully cheap. It's not even funny. For catcher, I do like D'Arnaud. He's been pretty incredible lately. But 4,300 for a catcher. For me, I'm just not prioritizing him. The only other player I would consider is Tommy Pham. Who's been on a hot streak lately. But I think that these low-tier guys are really, really viable here. Nate Lowe and Matt Brosio are really, really well. I think they're going to provide some great value here on the slate. So with that being said, just keep in mind that we are team low-tier catcher here. So anybody in the 2K, 2.2K range is just really going to boost your lineup up. So I really want to emphasize that Max Stassi is probably in the best spot for catcher here for me. So if you see 3,000 per remaining player, just keep in mind on this channel we always do a low tier catcher. It's just the best option to be able to pay up for those other spots. So at this point, this is what my lineup's going to look like today. Robbie Ray and Jason Vargas at pitcher. 3-stack Tampa Bay with Austin Meadows, Nate Lowe, and Matt Brosio, and then Cincinnati pivoting off of the twin stack. We're going to go Jesse Winker, Yasiel Puig, and Eugenio Suarez. So at this time, I want to go ahead and make my dinger of the day call. Who's going to hit a homer on this slate? For me, it's going to be Yasiel Puig. I'm going to make him the thumbnail of this video. Puig due in for a homer. It's been a while. I think that the Reds are going to dominate Lambert here. I think that him and Eugenio Suarez are both going to go yard. Jesse Winker is just a dark horse player. He just mashes righties. So I really want to get him in there. So yeah, Yasiel Puig is going to be the thumbnail of this video, as well as the dinger of the day call. If you have been enjoying these breakdowns, and if they've been helping you in any way, please drop a like and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think, and subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out. Head on over to Twitter. Follow the podcast Twitter at @FantasyDigest_. Stay up to date with all the tweets, as well as anything regarding the Fantasy Football League that's coming out here in the next week. Tons of breakdowns still to come for the next week. We're going to be on top of all these MLB slates, as well as preparing for the Fantasy League that is coming up soon. So stay up to date with that on our Twitter. Give us a follow. We really appreciate it. Hope everybody wins some money today and has some good luck on this Sunday slate. And we'll see you tomorrow for another breakdown on Monday for the Daily Fantasy Digest podcast.